Cave diving accidents can happen even to the most experienced divers. It's important to always prioritize safety and proper training when engaged in cave diving. From the drowning of a 21-year-old medical student during a cave diving exploration to the tragic story of cave diver Rob Parker, here are the most terrifying cave diving accidents caught on camera. Drowning of 21-year-old student during cave diving exploration. On February 13, 1971, Paul Heinz Esser, a 21-year-old medical student and experienced open-water diver, went on a cave diving exploration at Porthy Rogov. He entered alone through the tradesman's entrance with a gas cylinder, valve, knife, compass, watch, and empty line reel. He amended his broken diving line with another line, and after 15 minutes, the other 3 divers entered the cave. He went upstream, saw a loose line with a blue tag, and began reeling it in, but mistakenly dropped the guideline and continued to follow the blue tag upstream for 98 feet before realizing he dropped the guideline. He thought it would lead him to the top entrance, but dropped the line reel and dashed it. He didn't check his air tank and unfortunately drowned. A recovery team was called but unable to retrieve his body due to poor visibility and dangerous water conditions. After 39 years, his remains were recovered by the South and Mid Wales Cave Rescue Team, using 2 professional divers in 2010. His family lived in Surrey, and every year some cavers pay a visit to honor the cave where he died. He would have been 73 years old in 2023, but died at 21 in 1971. The world of diving has changed a lot since then. The tragic story of cave diver Rob Parker. Rob Parker, a skilled cave diver and explorer, traveled to Mexico and the UK to work with Bill Stone and explore the depths of Wookey and Waka Springs. He also conducted research and wrote about blue holes in the Bahamas and was considered one of the best cave explorers in the world. However, he eventually grew tired of diving and also enjoyed climbing and making videos about sharks. Rob Parker traveled to Hirata, Japan, for a technical diving convention a few weeks before the starting of shooting. The team went on one more dive in the blue hole of the 4 sharks to explore the Forbidden Cavern before filming began. Rob decided to investigate a perilous side route. Other divers agreed to participate in the dive but stayed in the main cavern. At 8 p.m., the tide receded and Rob and Dan dove to explore the restricted area, using side-mounted tanks to maneuver through a dangerous passageway. They eventually made it through an undiscovered tunnel and into a new passage. On the way out, Dan's regulator failed, and he had to use compressed air. Dan swam with Rob but didn't realize Rob wasn't moving. They followed a marker to the tunnel and entered a small channel, where Dan had to run to catch up with Rob to stop his descent. In order to cross the channel, Dan had to use the guideline as a lifeline and pull himself along. He navigated around an obstruction and grabbed one of the spare air tanks that had been left for decompression. He activated his oxygen tank and took a few breaths, which greatly relieved him. After realizing that Rob had passed away, Dan turned around and looked into the enclosure using his light. Rob was later cremated in England on August 17th. Unfortunately, Steffi couldn't bring herself to attend the funeral. She believed that Rob's death wasn't caused by the caverns, but rather by human error. So there you have it. I really hoped you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to set your notifications so you won't miss any upcoming videos. See you in the next video. Till then, take care and thanks for watching.